Joining us again is former Sheffield United boss Danny Wilson. Danny, just tell me, how does this moment feel for you? You have completed Operation Info. Just share to us your emotion right now.
Well, this moment is an extremely emotional one for me. I am almost welling up with tears of joy. This is a monumental day in the history of comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sheffield United, the club that just keeps on giving.
Have you had plenty of people congratulating you?
Oh, absolutely. The good folks on Owlstalk have praised me. I've never had so many high fives with people. I've had hugs off Gary Megson, Kevin McCabe and David Blunkett. Well, David started hugging a chair, but his intentions were nice. I've been bombarded with phone calls, text messages and of course, shoes. It really does feel so special, and I am glad the majority of Sheffield can share this proud moment with me.
Have you a message for the people?
I would like to give a massive thank you to all associated with Wednesday, especially Milan for affording me this fantastic opportunity to work undercover, and also Kevin McCabe for enabling me the exciting opportunity to fuck up the club. The players also deserve credit for making my job easy by being totally wank. My message to the United fans, well, let me just think, lolo you wankers suck on my Lancashire balls. Did you just hear that?
Hear what?
Hear a bottle breaking. There it goes again.
I can't hear anything apart from the footsteps of United fans approaching the parliaments. You know, fairness in football and all that.
Fairness in soap would be more apt. The fucking scrubbers. There it goes again, the bottle sound. I heard it very much at the end of the playoff final.
The interview with Chris Morgan has just come in. We will listen to what he says about the Blades' lastest fuck up. Well, what do you make of those words, Danny?
You can obviously tell from the grunting that he's bitterly upset. I mean, obviously it's not easy also being an ugly cunt. A few swift blows to someone's head and he'll be back on his feet.
Now looking back, there wasn't many situations where your cover was ever jeopardized. However, there was one interview in particular which certainly did raise eyebrows amongst the Blades culture lot. Let's see if you remember this one.
Very short, Sully, but yeah, I mean, it's always good to come back. It's always good to come back and see the lads behind me there puffing and grunting, and it's never an easy time for players, and it's not an easy time for anybody. The lads behind me there puffing and grunting, and puffing and grunting, and puffing and grunting, and grunting, and
You know what, I almost forgot myself at that moment. I just couldn't help myself. The urge was so apparent.
We have some breaking news from Bramall Lane. We have reports that scenes have turned ugly as a set of unemployed Sheffield United fans have begun protesting against the chairman Kevin McCabe. We have reporter David Connelly live at the scene. David, give us the latest.
If you could just come here, this is the chair where I was sitting. Now this is where I was, and then after that, if you can see, this is barely 2 meters. This is the chair where that journalist was sitting, Jarnail Singh. He was sitting here, he immediately got up. Just see the distance between this chair and the dais over there where P. Chidambaram was sitting. That is the place. So it's barely 2 meters. I was 2 meters away from that journalist, and what I could see from my position, which was actually a vantage point, was that he got up, asked him. When he did not get a reply, then he had a shoe kept here, over here. He just picked it up and said, I protest, picked it up and just threw it over there. He did not actually have to make a lot of effort because he's just 2 meters away from that particular dais. He just threw the shoe, and after that, immediately the security guards of P. Chidambaram came out. They took this particular man from this chair, took him outside from that gate that you see over there. That is the gate which is...
It looks like we have lost David. Well, things sound pretty violent in Sheffield too right now, Danny.
Well, absolutely. I find it very funny. McCabe will be fine soon. The job centre is open in a few hours.
Let us hope calmer heads prevail. We have Diane with the latest local weather report. Diane.
Thank you, Michael. Well, the weather in Sheffield tonight is rather varied. In the northern regions of the city, the skies are clear and it is lovely and warm. However, around Keighley and the surrounding areas, it is a different story. There is a large precipitation of shoes and the skies are very cloudy. Certainly a gloomy moment in those parts, Michael.
Thank you, Diane. Now we do have lots of callers tonight. As part of the show, Danny will be taking the calls. Are you ready for that, Danny?
Absolutely.
Our first guest, Jamie, who is a Sheffield United fan. Jamie?
I will haunt you to the edge of the earth!
What do you think to another season in League One, Jamie?
It's fucking terrible!
Anything you want to tell us, Jamie?
I make very convincing grunting noises.
Okay, thank you, Jamie. We have Albert on the line. Hello, Albert.
Son of a bitch.
Hello, Albert.
You asshole son of a bitch.
Albert. It looks like we've lost Albert. Jeffrey on the line. Evening, Jeffrey.
Motherfucker!
Why the aggression, Jeffrey?
I got glass in my ass!
League One next season. Thank you for sharing the ride with me. It's been a pleasure. It truly is.
Shut the fuck up!
Sheffield United, the worst team in South Yorkshire. How fitting.
Do you know what shut the fuck up mean?
Do you know what forever in our shadow means?
You know you gonna die, right? I'm gonna kill the fuck out of you.
Okay, that was our last caller. So, Danny, United fans obviously seething with you, so it appears.
I think they should really appreciate all the hard work me and Agent Maguire have put in. Totally fucking up a club takes a lot of effort and commitment, and I just don't think the United fans understand that.
Okay, that is all we have time for tonight. Once again, we would like to thank our special guest, Covert Operative Danny Wilson.
It's been a pleasure.
We will now finish the show with some music from the Wednesday Lads with a song off their widely acclaimed album on tour in Portugal. It is Wednesday Lads with Sheffield United Suck My Dick.
Sheffield United suck my dick. E-I-E-O. 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 Sheffield United suck my dick.